So yeah, previously we talked about how to yeah. By the way, I changed the appearance. So if you go to this feature or use a shortcut, you can toggle appearances and you can change it from dark mode and light mode. Yeah, yeah, all that. It doesn't really matter at this point in time, but you just need to know that your app should work on dark mode as well as light mode. Sometimes people forget about it, and when they switch that appearances, and it just to look like really ugly. So you have to be aware of that. Right now, it's kind of ugly, so we have to, switch the and change the color palettes, of course. But right now, let's just continue. Okay. So previously we already got this something like this, and then when we click, we got this jump sheet coming up. We got forgot about it, and it's gone. Click, or you can confirm, and you trigger a new data has been confirmed. But there is no way that we can actually add data. So in this video, we're going to do something that we can actually input data. So if you look at always have the data, the format of data in mind. So whether you are using jumps, so daily jumps, okay, so say you jump 500 times a day, you jump to say 1,000 times a day, date and the times, right? And weight is exactly the same, date and weight. VO2 max, date and VO2 max, and calories, date and daily calorie, right? So just the two data. So if you look at here, if you add something, you should be like a placeholder. Right now it's just a completed UI thing, but you also need to consider a little bit about backend, and then you need to change your UI accordingly. So here the sheet we only accept like two input. One is the date, the other is whatever data. Okay, so calories and jumps and yeah, you got it. So yeah, so let's continue to do that. So basically we're going to get the add data view here, and okay, what I'm going to do is to just could just okay, can I just make a new Swift data view? Yeah, it will be a yeah, that will be overkill. Yeah, let's just got it here. Okay. Of course, if you got like a really complex, you can get it outside. It doesn't really matter. Right now, let's just make it here. So form, we got nothing inside of this form, right? So first, you need to get a input method that can deal with the with the dates. And I think I already like record a video just a few videos ago that we talked about the like a date picker. Okay, I don't know whether you guys watched that, but yeah, let's just continue. So basically, a date picker will accept a string as on which day. Okay, which day would you like to select? Okay, and of course, you can add a selection of binding date. So right now there's like no placeholder for this, so we have to declare a binding, so we can work. So state private var and adds of date how to name it. Okay, let me think about it. The date menu added date. I think that's a good menu added added menu added date. Okay. It's a mouthful, but I think it's self-explanatory. I prefer to use a longer but more descriptive variable name. Alright, so it will be a date, and you can have a default value, and things preferably is now. Okay, you can just like give it manual at the date a initial value, and of course since we're already here, let's add another state variable, because you also need a value placeholder. So whatever value, so I'm going to value and maybe say menu added value. So whatever data value, or value. Let me use data. It's showing add data, manually added data. I think it's like a health data, or stack data, or context data. Okay, I think context data would be more descriptive. Okay, it's a mouthful. Let's just use a string for this one and use a placeholder. Right, so yeah. Let me make this smaller. And top bar, a new data been confirmed. Yeah, here. So selection will be a binding, right? And we already declared that, so it's just pretty easy to add this binding. Okay, come on. Menu, something like that. Yeah, menu added date. Okay, I will give you initial value of now, which is today, and of course you can have a like a display component and date picker component, and you can say pick a date, hours, minute. You can even pick hours and minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to use hours and minutes just for fun, so you guys can actually see what's going on. Okay, which day expects expression. So data picker. Okay, let me check this. Come on. Okay, it's just something like this. Okay, so form. Okay, date picker. So these do not need. Okay, hopefully this will solve the problem. Alright, let's quickly check the hours and minutes. Of course, it will not be hours and minutes because you can't like go that detail, get to that accurate hours and minutes, say categories. You can't do that. Alright, so click here and we get which day. Okay, jumps, which days jump do you want to add manually? Which day data you want to manually add to manually add. Yeah, I think this is more descriptive. So you want to manually add the data and you have to pick a date. So click here and click, and you want to manually add the date. Right now it's hours, minutes. It's more like an alarm clock sort of thing, right? So you click here, you get this really nice animation pop up. So you can get the hours and date, but that's definitely not what we want. So we can just say the date. So click here, and I believe you can actually see the calendar. Right? Click here, and you got the calendar, and you can pick any date, and it would default be today, right? And if you click something like this, okay, you can add the data like this, and of course you can confirm, right? A new date has been confirmed, right? Right now you can't actually confirm and then dismiss it. You can have to manually get this shit down, and there is no data change. Of course, we haven't been able to connect to the backend database. First is I want to quickly give you like a simplified version of a front end, but with the data structure as well as backend in mind. But don't do that at first, because if I think for beginner you can't think projects holistically. It just take time. So my suggestion for you guys is just take projects like a mini project. Okay, that's the reason why I make a SwiftUI Mini Project playlist. Okay, so if you check my YouTube channel, you can see all the projects are like really tiny modularized mini project, and you can like combine all the project together into a very big project and functional project, and then with all this like modifying and improvement UI, you can publish that to App Store, just make it in production. But if you are like a learner, you want to practice, or if you are the experienced developer, you just want experience the new component and write some like side project, a toy project. Do not doing projects from beginning to the end if you just want to practice it. Okay, just spend, say, if you do project from start to the end, you may spend a few weeks or even a few months. So that's a very natural, very normal for a full-fledged project. But my suggestion is that you can just spend a few hours or 30 minutes to finish a small modularized project, and you can get, let's say, 80 or 90% of the features of API on your belt, and this is a more efficient way of doing things. This is just my personal opinion. Okay, so yeah, I talk a lot, but that's my thing. Okay, I want to add value to all these videos, not only just to provide you with the code, right? If you want to just provide the code, you can just simply ask AI or ChatGPT, something like that. Latest AI, fancy stuff, right? It can give you the code, give you a solution, but what's the fun in that, right? And of course, everyone can do that, but not everyone can give you like experience of how real life works, right? So yeah, let's go back here. We already finished with the data picker, and we haven't been able to, like, remember we got the value here, right? Manual add the context data, right? The context value data we haven't been able to add. So what I'm going to do is to give you say a text field, something like that, and you can manually type in data. Okay, so I think maybe a vertical step we do from data picker. Can I to the data picker maybe put everything inside a VStack? Okay, VStack data picker, and here, and so vertical, right? The first row is data picker. The second row will be a just some text field, so you can input things. And the text, you can say the text would be yeah, the data you want to add at that day. Okay, you missed that day, you want to add data, and you also need to get the label. Okay, let me just use the raw text and something like this, and then we can say the text. We need a binding string as a storage, so manually added context data. Okay, so you can get a text finish here. Okay, I have no idea what we're experiencing when you actually finish typing. Just just yeah, this is redundant. Text field start here and end here. Okay, then let's add some modifier. So we can have a let's add a frame. Okay, this frame will have a width or height. Yeah, let's just look at the plain vanilla sort of text field, and then let's think about this. Okay, click here. The data you want to add that day is a text field, right? So click it, and yeah, so we have to input a specific thing. I believe we can add like a divider here, so it's more or maybe make it like a section. Think about this. It's just two data field. You don't need a section. So let's just use divider for now. Divider, and maybe a text thing. Okay, we can use the programmatic information. So we can get the context and get a title here, and then you get context information. You can add the data you want to add that. Yeah. Click here, add jumps, which date you want to manually add. Okay, you can select that specific date, and you get jumps. Activity, I think it's more like an activity information. So activity data info. Okay, you can concatenate, or you can just slash parentheses. Doesn't really matter. I just want to quickly get the get things down. Activity data info jumps. Okay, you can get commands in X slash and something like this. So you got this space bar in between. Yeah, you got an idea. I'm not going to like spend time to fine tuning all this detail. You can always do that in your spare time. Okay, so yeah. Which data you want to manage? Activity data info jumps. Like here, something like this. Okay, jumps, and we can manually add info here. But if you look at here, if you click this, there's no keyboard coming up, so you can have another modifier. So text field, right? Start and here. So modifier, and add the keyboard type and type keyboard type. You can say okay. So the daily calorie, daily steps. I think it's not like a number. Okay, maybe it's dot, like dot number at UI keyboard. Yeah, ping entry. Yeah, basically it's a ping entry number pad. Okay, you all want to make a very simple one. Okay, so click here, click here. Okay, click here. It should give the keyboard out. Okay, so we want to, yeah, it's like no keyboard, which is weird. Okay, you can't get the keyboard out, so the user can't put it. But right now I can do this because I'm like the simulator. I can get the keyboard working by press at my physical keyboard. So yeah, let's deal with this problem. Okay, after a little bit debug, I think this is not my code issues, like simulator's issue, because it's a I don't know, maybe it's like a fairly complex design, and the keyboard setting is like model. Sometimes iPhone or even your physical iPhone also experience issue like this. I'm not sure. Okay, so but right now if you click it, you should get a focus state, and you can just input data. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I love this. The jump. So today I jumped 500 times. I confirm. You got new data being confirmed. Okay, so yeah, and of course, if you say weight or calories, yeah, maybe weight. You can't get like a integer change every day, right? So yeah, we of course we can do that, but it's fairly long, nearly 20 minutes. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna record a specific dedicated video, show you how to change the input method according to like a different context. Okay, see you there. Bye.